Good morning, this is Natural World Journals, Sally here. I've done a quick revamp of my leaves journal. I've realised I can't reload a video, so I'll have to delete the old one and add this one in its place. I decided to add a bit more pink throughout. It's not a massive change, but I thought it might add a little bit more colour and it might be a bit more interesting. So I've added a pocket on the front cover. I hope you can see that. And inside the pocket is a pink journal card like this. And I've also added a ribbon closure with eyelets, which it didn't have before. So I'm hoping that will be an improvement as well. So I'll do a very quick flip through, with apologies to anyone who's already seen this journal and either commented or liked. I'm going to have to replace it. So inside front cover, I've changed the pocket and added more of a pink and green journal card onto some green card. Each signature is still reinforced with the wallpaper on the front, and I've kept with the same kit that I used before. So I'll just do a very quick flip through. This was a flip out here with a couple of journaling cards, a little circle here from Paperie, and a pocket with a journaling card onto some craft card. That just sits in there. So that was already fairly, oops, in you go, in you go, in you go, in you go. That was fairly pinky, so I've sort of decided to go with that theme a little bit more. So this was a flip out, but I've actually added a pocket in here, which has got a pink journal card. On the other side is a little flower embellishment, and there's a journal card with some extra paper on the inside of that. So I've added that in. I've kept with the papers mainly. I've just changed some of the journal cards to give more of a pink consistency. I added a little tiny bit of journaling cards here in this tiny little pocket in the front that wasn't there before. A lot of the papers are exactly the same, and the embellishments are exactly the same, because I didn't particularly want to take the journal apart. I've got the circles in, which are green, but I have added some pinker elements. So this particular top one is a pink card onto some green card with a piece of material sewn on. And this was the same card that was in here previously, which is a flower that just slips into there. So some of things have stayed the same, and some things have been adjusted. I changed this pocket to more of a pinky one and added a pink journal card, whereas previously it was quite dark green, so I decided to alter that one. And I've changed this particular card, just added one of the floral ones that's all the way through underneath that circular belly band. I can't remember which person, I saw this on YouTube and I can't remember who did it, I'm really sorry. So there's some more pink on this one. I cut this one down a little bit and added a little bit of, glued some washi tape on the end for a little bit of interest. That's the first signature. Second signature, the same, reinforced with the wallpaper, same kit. Added a different journal card here with some pink on the back, and this one did already have some pinks in onto some card there. So that stayed the same. I think this pocket was the same as it was, some pinky bits and a pinky journaling card that was already in that particular one. So as I say, use the same kit, stuck with that, but I have tried to introduce some pinks that were already there. I added this little flip here with the yellow cigarette card to match the yellow across there, for example. This is the middle signature with some pockets here. I didn't put anything in this in the originally, and I don't plan to either. That's up to the person who hopefully buys this journal, can use that however they wish. This was a flip out. I've moved one of the journaling cards here to make it a little bit more matching the colours on that one. And I've changed this journal card here, so it's more of a yellowy one to match that with some fabric stapled onto the top. The orangey matching there was original. I changed this corner pocket to be more pink and green themed and reduced the size of this journaling card, which didn't really fit in there very comfortably. So that's a little bit better now. Last signature. So it's a 3 signature journal, hidden spine. It is 6¼ wide by 8¼ long, and I've used this kit throughout. I changed this. This was a greeny cover covering this little flip out. I've changed that to a pink and brown to match that, and stuck with the same journal card that was in there originally. So this was already there. So some of it, a lot of it has stayed the same. I changed the journal card in this one. So it is still green, but added some pinky washi tape at the bottom. And this envelope was moved from elsewhere. It's got a little bit of a flower embellishment and some pinky green washi tape on there with the same little booklet inside. So I've used some of the same ephemera, but I have made it a little bit more coordinated towards the pink. This is a new pocket, a pinky one with a pink booklet. I think the cover is from England is a Garden. Little bit of a little pocket booklet there for you to use as you wish. I also added a pink embellishment there. A pink paper to cover the back of the book page. These were originally pink, so this one I think's got some extra paper in. Sort of matching pinky mauve across there. I've added a different journal card here, which is a sort of pinky, some sewn in tab, a pink fabric. I've also changed this slightly, so this was fraying a little bit, so I've added some washi tape to try and enforce that. A little bit of a pocket there, a pinky sort of journaling card into there, and I've changed the journal card to more of a pink and green at the back there. Change the label to more of a pinky butterfly, and that is it. There's a sort of pinky bit there as well. So this is my leaves journal. I've removed the journal and left that blank because the leaf says it all, really. I hope you like it. It's only a little change, but I thought I'd re-video it, and hopefully you will like it. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, bye.